What's up, boys? Seth Feider here. We're actually sitting on Lake Champlain, one of my absolute favorite lakes we come to for tournaments. It's a massive, massive body of water. I bet you it's probably 100 miles long from end to end. Fairly narrow, but it's got everything you could want for bass fishing. There's largemouth, smallmouth. You can catch them in a foot of water on a frog. You can catch them in 40 feet of water on a drop shot. Whatever you want to do, you can pick your poison. It's got clear water, it's got dirty water, full of grass. That's usually what I like to do when I come here. It's a lot of milfoil in the lake. You can flip that for largemouths, and it's full of smallies. There's a ton of smallmouths in this lake. You can catch them shallow and deep. And really an amazing fishery, really pretty, good scenery, big hills all the way around it. Little warning though, it is probably the roughest lake on planet Earth. I think the 2 worst boat rides I've ever been on were on this lake. But as long as the wind's not hard north or south, it's not bad, and there's ramps all over it, and a lot of protected stuff to fish. But the middle of the lake gets a little bumpy sometimes, but just a beautiful, beautiful place to fish. Reminds me a lot of home. Upstate New York's a lot like Minnesota, so everything's green and pretty and full of fish. And, a little bigger here than at my house, but really cool place to fish. I really enjoy coming here. I'm running 3 graphs up front this year. Now that Humminbird has the new Mega Live, it's a really awesome tool, especially if you're smallmouth fishing out here. A lot of them suspend, and they're almost uncatchable without a Mega Live. And then you got Humminbird mapping on one of them. The Bassmaster mapping is hands down the best stuff around. I use that a ton. It makes practice so easy. You can pull right up on the tips of points or the highest spots on the hump. Saves you a lot of time. And then I have 360 on there as well. I have another graph for that. So that's awesome when you're fishing boulders or grass edges or some of the cribs that are in the lake. You can see them from a distance, make a cast to them, and then pair that with the live. You can watch your bait fall by it, see if there's fish on it, see how they react to your bait. And you can get dialed in really quick. You know, you can throw something in them, they don't like it, grab a different rod. You know, within 2-3 casts, you can kind of get pretty dialed on what the fish are doing that day or hour or given time. And you put it all together, and it's just a complete package.